Hi there. My name is Stephanie Bucklin, and I'm a registered yoga teacher, as well as a Reiki energy healer. And I learned all about stress management when I was in my associate's degree program in holistic health studies. And then when I transferred to ASU to finish my bachelor's, I actually took another stress management techniques class. And every single time I took a class about stress management, it had a powerful effect on my ability to deal with my own stress. And so what I want to share with you today is all of my tools, all the things that I use in my day-to-day life to manage my stress. So as you know, stress is really a part of life. It is unavoidable. It's something that's essential to our survival. Whether it's real or perceived danger, it will still turn our fight or flight response on. Our bodies produce chemicals to help us respond to that stressor. And any of those stressors are basically stimulus that cause the body to react or respond. And so understanding how stress works is something that actually comes into play when you want to control your stress or just get a handle on it. So positive and negative stress are two forms of stress that we experience as human beings. Eustress is the normal stress you feel when you go on a job interview and you're really excited and you feel like you're going to get that job. You feel totally motivated to be fully engaged and there with the interviewer, and you end up getting the job because of that intention that you set. Or playing sports. Playing sports can be stressful on the body and the mind, but by practicing sports and learning the muscle memory in your body, it actually encourages you to become more in alignment with flow state while you're in that game. Distress, on the other hand, is the kind of stress you feel when you're feeling high anxiety, when you're feeling sorrow, even grief. And distress is the kind of stress that actually causes problems in our body. So understanding what your stress triggers are can be a powerful thing. When you start engaging self-awareness, which basically is a tool that we use in mindfulness practice, when you're more self-aware of how you react to situations, it changes how you can react to those same situations. Instead of having a reaction, for example, if you are more mindful and present, when you have stress or when the stress elevates in your body, you can actually change how you respond to that stress. You can be more calm, more present, more aware of how you're responding. So my suggestion is that you create your own stress management toolbox. You'll see here a number of different things that you can utilize as tools to manage the stress in your life. Now, on this list, one of my favorites is yoga. Because I'm a yoga teacher, I am a little partial to that. And deep breathing, something that we learn as yoga teachers is a pranayama practice. You incorporate breath as a way to calm the body, to energize the body, and depending on the way that you want to incorporate breath changes how it responds in your body. Definitely something to research. Meditation is another one that's a huge tool for me. I use meditation on a very regular basis. I sit in meditation very often on my couch in the mornings while I'm sipping my coffee. I'm sitting just mindfully enjoying the coffee and being with what is right in that moment. And it's simple meditation, usually 10-15 minutes, and it sets my day in a very positive energy, and I'm able to step into work with a much more positive attitude. Regular sleep can be very powerful with your attitude as well as your well-being. Exercise can be a great way to improve your sleep patterns. Also, walking in nature, dancing, anything that gets your heart rate up can actually be a really powerful tool in allowing your body to rest when it's time to sleep. This is actually taking an idea from the blue zones. These are areas of the planet where people are living past 100 years old. The blue zones, in these areas, they have certain lifestyle practices that they utilize that keep them healthy and strong. And one of them is building your community, spending time with friends, family. This can actually be a very great tool for stress management, diffusing your stress, just having someone to talk to about how you're feeling and what you're going through. Find your tribe. You can find people through Meetup, through Facebook communities, through Instagram communities, attend online events and in-person events, and set an intention to make real connections, authentic connections with people. You will be amazed how many people show up that are totally in your tribe just by setting that intention. Another idea is to invite a group of friends to a watch party. That would be attending something like a virtual summit, only doing it in the company of your friends. And so you invite your friends over, sign up for tickets, make sure that you have snacks and drinks available, spend time like these young gentlemen here in the photo are doing, watching the virtual summit and discussing it and really engaging with it because the two of them are together. Healthy food intake can also be pretty powerful in our stress management toolbox. Quality nutrition can actually make a huge difference in how our bodies respond to stress. What's really interesting about incorporating whole food plants into our daily intake is that they have all of the vitamins and minerals and antioxidants that our bodies need to be optimally healthy. The more of these whole plants that you bring into your body, the more healthy your body can become. These foods are the building blocks of healthy cells. And so the way that our bodies respond to having these foods in our systems, it allows the system to relax. It allows the body to release tension. Having the right mineral count of magnesium, making sure that you're getting enough vitamin C and vitamin D, all of these things have a tremendous impact on our stress level and how we're able to modulate it so that it's not so overwhelming. My suggestion is that you find a stress management tool that really works for you. And so for me and my story, it all started with yoga. In my 20s, I was working for corporate America and I ended up with carpal tunnel syndrome. This had a tremendous effect on my ability to feel okay with myself. I was in a lot of pain and I was really suffering quite a bit back then. And I discovered yoga in my living room, watching cable TV, and I have never looked back. That was over 20 years ago, and I have really allowed yoga to be a part of my every single day. It's something that I cannot live without. And so my yoga practice, deep breathing exercises, that mindfulness meditation that I mentioned, and walking in nature, these are my 4 favorites. My suggestion is that you find yours. Find the tools that really make a difference in your ability to manage and modulate your stress, and use those tools on a regular basis. Make sure that you're incorporating them in your day-to-day existence. If you need reminders, set a little alarm in your cell phone to go off when it's time to practice yoga, to go off again later in the day when it's time to take a deep breath, and again later when it's time to do a meditation. And you can actually incorporate these concepts, or these activities rather, into your day and schedule them in such a way that helps you deal with your stress as the stress comes up throughout the day. It's a beautiful thing. Incorporating just breathing exercises, for example, you can do that in the middle of your day. You can do that in the middle of your office, in the middle of a meeting. Just take 1 or 2 deep breaths, you will be amazed at how easily you can calm the stress response in your body just by breathing. Another suggestion, as I am a love warrior, and you will find that if you follow me on the socials, you will find a lot of conversations about love. My suggestion is to love yourself more. Self-love is a key to healing and finding inner peace. And as you practice more and more self-love practices, it becomes a mindset practice. It's something that you can incorporate in your day-to-day life, such as using affirmations and positive thinking to create a healthier mindset. We're actually able to face and heal past traumas and release emotional pain with self-love. And this is something that I truly do speak from experience. I've healed a lot in my life, and I always go back to the idea of heal or be healed. It's something that is part of the healer's journey, is to heal ourselves and figure out how we healed so that we can turn around and reflect that into the world and share it with the world. And so this is my golden nugget for you. I believe that love can change the world. And I really do think that incorporating self-love, and I'm not talking about doing things from a selfish place. It's more about recognizing when you're not serving yourself, recognizing when you're making decisions that are maybe harmful for yourself, or recognizing when you could actually do something like soak in a hot Epsom bath or have a cup of hot tea. Sometimes something as little as that can be an act of self-love that can make you feel better and help you release some of the pain that you're experiencing that day. Thank you so much for listening to my talk. I hope that the stress management tools that I shared today will lead you towards greater peace. If you'd like to learn more about my coaching services, please follow me on the socials or send me an email. My email is catalyst@stephaniebucklin.com. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at One Love Warrior. And with that, I wish you blessings. I hope the best for your future, and I'm sending love. Namaste.